Welcome to Sister to Sister.
Depression. Lily Christ.
Rama, you can't just say that coming on here.
You can feel my energy.
What are you depressed about,
I
Lily?
have to go back to the plantations, bro. All right, Lily Christ.
Rama, so polygamy is the topic of the day.
Yeah, polygamy. I don't know why I'm about to say polygamy for some reason, but it's polygamy.
It wouldn't be the first time you messed up words. So.
Yeah, polygamy. So today we're talking about polygamy. I choose the topic because there's just been a lot of chaos going on with people, not, per se in my life, but, just all around the world, the baby situation, Daniel Lay. We got fucking, Will Smith and Jada, they just, I think they're not in a polygamy relationship, but they're in an open marriage, though, So, since you're married, Carla, yes, I'll put you on the spotlight. So, how do you feel about being in a polygamy, relationship, if it ever came to that point?
Well, me personally, I am not in a polygamous relationship.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear about that. I know people do it for economic reasons. I understand that sometimes when you have extra people that are adults in the household, it's nice sometimes having extra help or extra income, things of that nature. But it takes a special type of relationship to be able to deal with polygamy because, I know most people who just want it just because they want two girlfriends or two wives or two whatever.
For wrong reasons, basically.
Yeah, they want to have sex and that's like the main goal. But I feel like if you jump into it for those reasons, it's bound to fail because what happens after that?
Right. So it should be like more of a financial reason per se, or raise the village type situation if you have kids, not for your sexual preferences.
Exactly.
Is that okay? So, because I feel like a lot of people do it just for sexual preferences. Like
Yeah.
just. Do you feel like, and like, would it lessen cheating if people have polygamy relationships?
What you're thinking about, I feel like, is leaning closer to like an open relationship. Polygamy, that's more of like a family dynamic. In terms of cheating, if you have like a spouse that just wants to have sex with other people, it's not like intimate, then open relationship, that would be for them probably. Just so it wouldn't really be cheating, it would be like you have permission to have sex with who you want, just make sure you come home.
That's stupid.
No judgment.
That's really stupid. So I'm just trying to imagine myself in a relationship, like, and he asks for somebody else to join in. I don't think I could do it, even if it was for financial reasons. I don't like sharing, so it's just.
Yeah, that if you come into it thinking about it like that, then of course it's not going to work. But like I said, that only works, polygamy, is if there are consenting adults who have a common goal, whether it be financial, whether it be just home economics, keeping up with the housekeeping, cooking, stuff like that. Having an extra wife would be, I guess, good in some people's cases. But again, it takes a strong person to be, mentally capable of understanding that, it's not, oh, you love her more than me, or you love me more than her. Like, it has to be like You know, it's kind of like children, low key. Like, you got to love them all equally in order for it not to be, you know, weird. But then again, I notice in my children too, even though I do try to love them all equally, I still find them jealous at times, you know, especially the younger one. So I can see like the newer female coming in, like causing havoc and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's not for me, you know.
Because I was going to ask you, like, what if your husband said, "Can we bring someone in to help us all?" You know,
it's been brought to my attention. It's been brought to my attention.
So what's your response? Like, no, fuck no, maybe.
It wasn't a fuck no. It was a not at this moment in time. You know, that's not where I am mentally. It wasn't a yes or a no, you know, because I mean, when you're with somebody for a long time, sometimes the idea of, you know, somebody getting them out of your face seems kind of nice, but then again, you still have that, no, never mind, I can't see him, you know, being intimate with someone else. So I don't know. It's like,
yeah, I just want to know how would that work, you know, him being intimate with someone else with you being okay with it. Like,
I mean, and then that would come with the other side to it too, you know, because if the whole issue is not sexually being fulfilled, you know, I feel like men do take some L's in terms of maybe they sacrifice some things that they might want to do. You know, I know threesomes are a big thing with guys, and females also sacrifice some things, you know, sexually. You know, they might like certain things, but, you know, don't necessarily get that. And, you know, if now the question is, okay, I want to be sexually fulfilled in a different way now, then you have to open the doors for the other person, the woman, to be able to explore sexually also. And that's where, you know, things get a little blurry, because if a woman comes out and says like, okay, yeah, you can have another woman, but I get another husband also.
Right.
Then
that's the type of shit I'm on. Like, give me another nigga.
I mean, because it does sound petty. You know what I mean? It does sound like on some petty shit, like, oh, you only doing it because of this and that. But I mean, I feel like that's kind of equality, because like, if you're focused on, you know, the other wife, you know, and the other wife isn't really being attended to, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that unattended wife would want something to, you know, be focused on while y'all focusing on each other. So, and then that's talking about like some swinging shit, you know, but I mean, it's all types of stuff, you know. I just feel like that's why I said me mentally, no, because then you would have the floodgates will be open for anything to happen, and it's just like. But I mean, I commend people who are capable of doing that, having open relationships, you know, being able to love who they love, and, you know, being free like that, and having a supportive partner. I mean, that's nice, you know, but. For those who have consciousness and feelings, yeah, that's not really.
So polygamy and open relationship is basically two different things. So.
Yeah, because an open relationship is not necessarily, y'all are not necessarily building with one another. You know, it's just like, okay, I have a girlfriend on the side that my main partner knows about. But polygamy, y'all all in this together. Like, this is a group team effort.
So like with Brother Polite's situation, he got how many wives? He got like 7?
I don't know. A few.
So you think that's like a building situation, basically, not like a sexual fantasy?
I think it's a sexual fantasy.
Do you?
I mean, yeah, for him anyway, yeah. Because I mean, let's be honest, he got money. So like, even if he did want everything in-house, it's nothing for him to have his one wife or whatever, and just hire everybody else. You can hire like a cleaning service. I know you want the wife to teach the kids, but women can teach the kids as long as you bring in money and paying the bills. Right. So, I mean, yeah, I think it kind of was a sexual thing. But, I mean, he keeps it up economically, too, so I'm not mad at him. He manages it all, so.
So, you think a man should have money to be able to do polygamy?
Yeah.
He can't be broke.
Absolutely not. Because then, I mean, the argument for a woman bringing in a second husband will be stronger. Because if you're saying that bringing in a woman is not sexual, it's really just because of home economics. Like maybe your wife is struggling with, maintaining all the children and cooking and cleaning and being able to do it on a consistent basis. That's when you bring home a woman, and he's handling everything financially. But if that's not necessarily what it is, like the dude's broke, there's no money for real, and the woman's kind of dealing with it, she can argue like, yeah, I think we need another husband, like let's bring home a second husband, so you don't have to worry about dealing with all the financial burdens and whatnot. But yeah, I think as women, we see that that's not really logical because we don't think with our private parts necessarily, but dudes find that logical. And it's not really because of the housekeeping. It's really because they just want to fuck.
Yeah, I feel like it's a fantasy. Me, in general, I feel like it's just polygamy, just a fantasy. You want multiple sex partners, that you don't have to hide.
Right, yeah. Because, I mean, men want to be free.
Right.
And I don't feel like men should be trapped if they want to see other people. Or if they see someone and that's not what they want. They should be free to move on from that. That's what we were talking about, the baby and Danny Lay situation. Like, he already showed signs that, you really just something to dip my tip in. He showed those signs, and, I'm not mad or surprised at what happened because, like, he was going back and forth between other women with her and everything, and she wanted to believe in her heart that he would change for her. I don't know what type of light-skinned privilege she thought she had, or I don't know what she thought in her mind. Especially, like, if he want to do that to his baby mom, Mimi, who was so beautiful. Like, and I think it's just so funny because she made that whole like skin racist, low key, like skin tonist, whatever you want to call it, made that stupid ass song. Like, she looks way better than you though. Like, I don't understand how you would think that would be okay. Like, you
backfire.
You contour and spray tan yourself to try to maintain color. Like, she's not even a black woman.
Right.
So it's just like you aspire to be her, a beautiful black woman. So for you to clown her and then get burnt like you did, like, I'm not really surprised. I actually think it's funny.
Some girl trying to argue with me about that. You still could feel bad for her. What if that was you in a situation? I said I have been in a similar situation like that. The fuck? Like, I mean, I seen all the signs. Like, I could have left, but I didn't leave. I got embarrassed at the end. We embarrassed each other, but still.
We see the signs. We just, like, Danny, like, she just really thought she was just so bad and so beautiful and so light-skinned that she really was different in this man's mind. And I think she got what she deserved. I hate females who think they have, like, a leg up over someone just because of their skin tone. That's, like, really stupid.
Yeah.
Like, Mimi is, like, she's way better.
Yeah, I seen her.
Her dimples are everything. Like, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
So if he want to do her dirty, what makes you think that you're special? So, yeah, she gets that. She gets that coming to her.
So I have a question. So do you follow this guy named Kevin Wesley Wisely or whatever? He used to be a former pastor.
Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah,
and he got two wives.
Yeah.
So do you think that's a building situation or a sexual fantasy also?
I think for them, I don't know them like that, but like just if I was just an outsider, just looking at pictures and like maybe just taking a guess at their situation, um, I would think that, you know, the first wife, he loved her, he had children with her, he was building with her, and it just was getting real messy, and he didn't want to deal with it. He took a break and found a new wife and fell in love with her, blase blase, and maybe the first wife and him, they still, you know, love one another, and he probably felt bad for leaving this black woman, you know, when, you know, he probably could have made it work with her. So I mean, he probably asked, and you know, it just worked out that way. You know, sometimes it works out that way. I don't think he per se was looking for like, oh yeah, I want a second wife. Like, from my understanding, he was split from his first wife when he met the second wife. And then the first wife came back into the picture because he was just probably honest with it. You know, like, she was riding with me from day one. I love her still. She's the mother of my children. Like, I still want to be a man for her. And, you know, the new wife, Lacey, she respected it, I think, and, you know, found a way to love her also. And I don't think their polygamous relationship is sexual between the two women. I think that's another confusion that men like to pounce on. You know, like, oh yeah, I want two wives so I can fucking blah blah. And sometimes that's not even the case. Like, it's like still separate. Like, he's not having sex with both of them at once. Like, he shares time with both of them. Like, maybe on certain days he spends time with one and then the other, and then maybe certain days it's both of them. But, you know, that takes a lot of juggling, and he ain't broke, so he's taking care of them. So
you said he throw that out there, he ain't broke.
He's not. So yeah, I think that's different, you know.
Even if that situation came upon, you know, and my dude was a broke, I'll still be like, I don't think I could do it mentally. Like, why you spending time with her today? Why can't it be me? You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know? Like, I'm not that jealous. That's kind of like obsessive. I'm more like, I feel like eventually a favorite will emerge, you know, and maybe I'm just insecure, like, oh, I'm not going to be the favorite anymore.
Right, because I think they sleep in separate rooms, if I'm not mistaken. Because they're not gay. The girls aren't gay. They're not into women, I don't believe. They're just into him, and they're just trying to make everything work out for him, you know? Not
for him, for them as a family.
Yeah.
They are family oriented.
Right, they are. You know? And they both got their own businesses, I believe.
Yeah, they make money together. I mean, I can get down with, you know, people building on some economic type stuff. I don't think Kevin Wisely was trying to be like malicious with the girls because, like I said, he was broken up with his first wife. But some people, like Brother Polite, who like keeps adding wives.
That nigga just keeps adding
them to his arsenal. And, you know, part of me feels like that's what got him caught up recently. You know, trying to bring too many females to the party. But yeah, I think in his situation that was low-key ego. It wasn't, after a certain point, like, it's not economic, like, really.
So how many wives do you think a man can have? Like, what's the max?
It depends on how many children, really.
So based on kids.
Yeah, because if you got two wives, but you got like 6 kids with both of them, I mean, at having an extra wife on top of that, I would be like, okay, three wives maybe with 12 kids, but I don't know, 3, 2 maybe. Because after that, then it gets a little complicated.
Right, bringing in a fourth one. Like, what is this bitch here for?
Yeah.
You know, what's her importance? Is this extra pussy or she's building a family? You know?
Yeah, 2 or 3 women. That's a especially if they're actually powerful women. They actually are intellectual women. Like 2 or 3 of those, I think you're good. After that, you just showing off. So. Yeah, Brother Polite, 7 wives.
He's showing off.
Mm-hmm.
That's like that Muslim mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why Muslims want all them wives either.
The Muslims I know, they don't really even have that many wives. They only have one wife. They just like to dabble. They're just cheetahs.
Exactly. Definitely cheetahs.
But yeah, man, I just couldn't personally get down with it. I mean, it's not like that I'm insecure, but you know, just a little pinch.
Just a little pinch, okay. Just so, say if y'all was completely financially where you want it to be, and he like, I met someone else, she seems dope, you know, she got her own business, and she had like a kid or so, or no kids, whatever, but and he wants to bring her in regards to marriage.
If we are rich as fuck, I am managing the funds to where things are cool.
So you have to manage the funds. He can't manage the funds.
I mean, I'm just saying for my personal dynamic, that's what I do in my relationship. I manage the funds. It's not like I have to. I'm just better at it. I'm just saying, like, if our shit is balanced, and he can attest to this, I'm not being an asshole. It's not like blase, but we have the funds together. We're managing it. Because if I manage the money, like, we're going to have help. And the stuff that I don't hire help for, like, I would hope that I would be fulfilling, you know. But to be fair, if he's doing all that extra and I'm not fulfilling him in a way to where he thinks he needs another wife, I would respect him, and I would probably let him get another wife, yeah. I probably would.
And you heard her.
He can have another wife. It wouldn't be my wife. I'm not.
Oh, okay. So would you be nice with her? Like,
yeah.
Okay. No. So what if he happens to get her pregnant? Would you be okay?
Sure. I'm just honestly, can I be honest? Like, me and my husband, like, we're at a point in our relationship to where, like, we understand each other, you know, like, I know how he feels about me. He knows how I feel about him, and his feelings towards another person, I don't feel like that negates any feelings he has for me. It's just him having other feelings. So like, if he can be cool with somebody else, he can have a woman friend, you know what I mean? Like, I'm at the point where, like, I'm not jealous like that. I don't care. It's not to that point. Now, being intimate is another level that I haven't reached. I can't see that.
You can't see him being intimate with someone else.
Not where I'm at right now.
Okay.
And you're asking me, would money change that mindset? Yeah, because most of my drama and most of my burdens come from money. Yes. So yeah, I don't think it's fair for me not to get, because men want what they want, you know? Like, I'm not mad at men for being sexual creatures. Like, y'all do y'all. If y'all do.
But we hoes, we become sexual creatures.
Yeah.
Why? So if I was in a relationship, right, and my dude, he just, I guess, getting on my nerves basically, and I want to, you know, I think we need extra help per se, you know, and I want to bring another nigga in. Why I gotta be labeled as a hoe? Why can't I share my pussy to two men at the same time?
I mean, that's different, because I think that's just who you chose. You know, and then I guess you could say vice versa. Men just chose the woman who they want, but it gets complicated on their end, especially if the woman just has a whole bunch of kids and that builds up, and then maybe there should be an extra woman because men are so incompetent for, you know, doing some things that I feel like women should be doing. But I don't think it's fair you should be called a hoe. It's just like your reasoning. Well, your reasoning would be what, financial reasoning?
Yeah, financial or anything. And maybe sexual. Maybe.
I mean, I don't know. Because I don't know what it's like right now to be a man, and I don't know how men are wired. But for me, like, that's not my first thing, like sexual.
Yeah, I mean, I said, like, what if somebody fulfills me a different way than my husband does? Like, we have a good connection. I don't feel like females should belong to one man either. Like, why can't I think that? Like, I know men are sexual creatures. Why can't females be sexual creatures? Like,
I'm not saying they can't. I thought you were asking me for my personal opinion, but I mean, if that's how
you said something about, I said something about hoe, you said yeah. Like,
I mean, I would say, we have to recognize that we have more power in the dating world also. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, like, we could easily not fuck on certain dudes and not get pregnant by them,
Yeah.
Dudes, on the other hand, I guess they can withhold their sperm either. But again, I feel like men think differently than women. But then again, I don't know, because like I said, I've never been a man. I'm not wired that way, though. Like, I'm not wired with sex always on the forefront of my mind. I'm more of a stability, like, because if I'm comfortable, like, if I don't got to worry about shit, like, just imagine, like, not having to worry about any type of money problems. Like, that's a different type of relief, and then having your home straight where you ain't got to worry about nothing. That's on my mind. And then that stimulates me sexually. Like, I'm not just a forefront sex person. Like, men, they like sex for everything. Like, stress, like having a bad day. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like, something fucked up happened. Like, don't even want to think about resolving the issue. It's
Give
just
me some
like
pussy.
Sex. Like, right. So
right.
I'm not wired like that. I like to be more comfortable.
Right.
More. Yeah.
So I got 2 boys, right? And say if I did stay with one of my baby dads, and they just work too much and shit, and I feel like they're not, or maybe I don't feel like they're manly enough to handle boys. So I suggest them that we should bring another man to help you, raise these 2 boys. Like, I don't think another female need to be in play. I don't feel like, because for what? I have 2 boys, like, I feel like they need to be more around manly energy, So how would you think? Do you think that would be a good idea? Like, if I stay with one of my baby dads and I want to bring another nigga in because he's just too feminine.
I mean, and then we're speeding past the fact that you have to have that type of relationship with the person that you're with. Because like I said, like, me and my husband, like I said, we're at the point where we just already know. Like, we don't really give a fuck. Like, we're at the point, like, yeah, think what you want. I don't give a fuck. Have whatever friends you want. Like, just don't act on it. We have that understanding. It depends on the understanding that you have with your partner. If y'all have the understanding that, okay, you're right, maybe you do need an extra man, and he allows it, then kudos to you, motherfucker.
Is
like,
that gay?
How is it gay?
I'm just saying, like, just 2 men in the house humping me and shit, and
they're gonna be helping you at the same time? Hold on, but it seems like
I'm just playing. I am just playing. Like,
you're fueled sexually by this, though. It doesn't seem like you really care about being mentally at peace in your home and in your space and not having to worry about financial insecurities. You're more so pressed about dick.
Ooh, ouch.
It seems like, I don't know.
Ouch.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't even have sex right now, so
I know, but but that shows, like, there are different types of women, because I'm thinking, like, it's just men that just are sex crazed men. But now I'm thinking maybe not all men think about it like that, maybe just the people I run into. Just like me, like, I think women aren't really that sex driven like men are, but
listen,
obviously
I'm not that sex driven.
I'm next to a
I'm not that sex
Nympho.
driven. I'm just saying, like, having 2 guys in the house would be awesome. You know,
But sexually in the house or just helping?
just
you?
helping.
You
know?
didn't say that. You
Helping.
said, would that be gay? Because they would be humping. I'm both humping you, Alita. So don't try to flip it. I said, Alita, Lily Christ. You got me saying your government. Listen.
It will be okay financially and sexually, you know. Because what if one dude's penis is smaller than the other one, and the other one's not satisfying me, so I want the bigger one, you know, sometimes. You know, when I'm feeling like a whore, I guess. You know.
That's really shallow. Okay, if you're going by penis size, I'm assuming if you're talking about polygamy with this person and you guys have children, you guys had sex more than one occasion, right? So at what point did you realize that the small penis wasn't for you? Because you
I think the small penis is kind of for me sometimes. Not all, no. When I'm drunk, it's for me, I guess. I like medium. Not small. I like medium. Schmedium, not small.
Schmedium?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with that, you know. But
I just don't think it's fair for you to be in a relationship and then bring up penis size as a reason, like something that you're born with. Like you can't really do like penis size or height.
I think you can do surgery on that. I don't know.
And then it's crazy because I was just watching something like, and this girl, well, it was actually several girls, right? And there were several men and they were lined up, and I guess the women were going one by one and looking at the men and seeing who they wanted to reject or whatever the fuck. And there was this short guy, right?
Damn. Okay.
All of them sent the fuck out of this dude, bro. All black women too. It hurt me to see my queens do that to that black man.
That would hurt me too, because my son is short.
These women was like, oh, you a midget. Like all of them had like a riff. Like every time they got to him, like, yeah, next, no, I can see straight over you. Like talking about this man because of their height. But when it comes to us women and men start talking about us like, oh, how big are your titties, or how big is your ass, or like what's your waist size, we get so offended. It's like, you can't fucking ask me that. What the fuck? Like, but we're just as shallow in terms of judging men off their height and penis size, obviously. So it's just like, I feel like there are a lot of accepting women out there.
I do accept. Okay, I had my share of broke niggas. I accepted them. But you know what?
Being broke is something you could change. So maybe I'm talking about women, like we're superficial, you know, like I dated a broke nigga before, but like that's not why you picked him though. You picked him because he was tall, dark, and handsome, and he had a good dick, you know.
It was a dick.
Yeah, so maybe try to switch it up. Like stop trying to be like, oh, I don't care if he's broke. Like, how about not care if he's short or fucking, I don't know, light skin. I know you don't like light skin dudes.
Not really.
But I don't know. Just stop being so shallow about shit people can't change, you know?
I mean, you're right. You honestly right about that. That's probably why I'm single. Maybe my man is a white man.
No, I wouldn't. But he can't change that, so. You be trying to get me.
Yes, I do.
You be trying to get me alive. I mean, not right now. I feel like maybe your kids can start dating white people.
No.
Listen, I know we're all energy, you know, like I know white people are, you know, alien. Me as well, alien or not, they all contain the same conscious energy I do. It's just that Black people are being murdered at a high rate. And I feel like we need to multiply at a high rate. So I feel like, yeah, we need to just be with our people, you know. Let's multiply a little bit more, you know.
What if I cheat on my Black husband, a white man? Is that acceptable? But I'm not getting pregnant by him just for sex.
Why would you cheat on your Black husband?
I'm just saying if he's not, if he's not doing right by me.
What do you mean not doing right by you?
Like if you cheated on me first, type shit.
I mean,
that's the only way I cheat. Is if they cheat first.
But
I just keep going though. That's my problem.
Stop expecting your mate to cheat on you.
I mean, I like to put it in my head sometimes, so I won't be all surprised and shit if it happens.
You would never be able to do polygamy, would you?
No, I wouldn't. Unless it's with two niggas.
Why would that be fine and not two females?
I don't know. I just don't want to look at another bitch. Like, no, what the fuck is she in here for?
So, like jealousy?
Probably. Maybe. Like you said, the favorites. I'm not gonna have a favorite. I'm gonna share equally. I'll share the pussy equally. I'll share me equally.
What if he said he'll share the D equally?
No.
What if he loved y'all both equally?
Mm-mm.
Dips in and out of y'all like this.
Equally.
Equally? Just back and forth.
No.
Sharing the love.
You said dip in and out of us equally. That's just disgusting. I don't think I could do that. I don't know.
Dang, Dad's on here.
I've been seeing that. I just didn't know honesty.
My bad.
But I just I don't know. I don't think I could be in a polygamy relationship. Like I'm not mentally there. If I'm in a polygamy, say if my husband he wanted to bring another woman, he would have to let me bring another man in because fuck that. To be fair, yes.
So that'll just to balance your insecurities, like from being like.
Why I gotta be insecurities? Why can't I just want another man?
It's the truth. I feel the same way. I said the same thing earlier about myself. Like I'm not mentally there. Like I'm to the point where like you can be around a female, like you can have a female friend, you can have a crush on a female. I don't give a fuck, but just don't act on it. That's how I'm like. That's where my mental state is. Like, I'm not jealous like that unless like you're actually being intimate. Then that's when.
Of course, they're going to be intimate if he's bringing another woman in.
Well, yeah, but that's why I said I can't have another woman come in.
That's the only way. That's the only way I let a man bring another woman in if I can bring another man in.
I mean, that would help.
And that might be his brother. Sorry, I'm just.
And see, now you're on some spiteful shit. Like I'm thinking more of so I'm not thinking about what they're doing type shit. Like, okay, if I had another male friend there, then I wouldn't be really necessarily thinking about what they're doing, and I really wouldn't feel some type of way. But really, I mean, I don't know. I just need to be rich, and I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, I can use a break. Like come on, second wife, it's your turn. I'm fucked up. I'm just playing.
No, that's true. That's facts right there. Like
you never got irritated or tired of your boyfriend? Like, just want out your face.
Definitely, especially when they stink. Yeah, I needed them out my face. Like, yeah, definitely. Sometimes I used to wish another woman just take them. Especially with one of my last ones, last few ones. Like, just wanted somebody to take an ugly ass so I could leave. But it all worked out again. So yeah. Other than that, nope, I can't do polygamy unless it's a fair trade. You bring a bitch, I bring another man, and we all could be family. The shareables share each other. What is that? That's not swingers, is it? That's not.
I mean, it depends. Like, would your husband's girlfriend be able to smash your boyfriend?
No.
Oh, so like his girlfriend is for him,
yes,
and then your dude is for you?
Yes, and we can, yes.
You said that so angrily.
Yes.
Why?
No, because if I bring somebody else in, that's for me. I didn't bring him in for this bitch. The fuck? No.
So you just hating on the girl in general. Like
I'm not hating on her. I'm just saying, like, no, bitch, I'm already sharing this nigga with you.
So you're like possessive type.
Low key, yes. Let me have somebody personally, okay? Even though he's sharing me, let me have him.
That's
to
what
myself.
I was saying. What the fuck are you talking about?
So yeah, no, she cannot have him.
I think
that's considered cheating.
The less possessive you are, I think the more men want to levitate towards you. Like, dudes don't like girls that are like super possessive. Like, that's, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I'm not a male, but I've just seen relationships from the outside looking in where the female was like super fucking clingy and just yeah, and then like he never really liked that shit. Like, niggas don't like that. Like they don't be possessive over your nigga. Don't be following him everywhere, seeing what he doing. If he look a girl's direction, you become a hater. Like, if he talks to a female, you start hating. Like, right. Dudes don't like that. I'm trying to become so loose that I mean, like, I wouldn't care, I wouldn't care about a polygamous relationship. I could use some help.
Hold on. What? Is my mic on?
Yeah, my mic is on. Can y'all hear us?
Okay, this is hold on.
You are just
hold on. No, because listen, I don't think nobody can hear us. Yes.
Can y'all hear us?
Hold on. Because this one plug is not on.
Can y'all hear us?
And this is to the fucking mic. Swear to God.
So nobody can hear us this whole time? But there's 2 people watching. Nobody said nothing? Are you guys sympathy watching us right now?
Bro, I'm about to end this shit. Oh, let me look. Let me go on Facebook real quick and see.
Could y'all hear us? Can you hear us? This camera is blurry. This is so ghetto.
Okay, no, that's I was making sure. Why was this shit on? What the fuck? My bad, y'all. I'm sorry.
See, you done fucked up our whole shit.
I'm sorry, y'all. I thought y'all couldn't hear. I'm saying that. Because it's just this one thing that's not lit up, so I thought they couldn't hear us. My bad.
What is up with the blurry ass camera? It just got blurry on it. Stop focus.
Okay. Did it get better? No, it didn't.
No, shoot. This is later. As soon as we get a check, we're getting some new equipment.
Fuck you, Carla.
This is not working out. This camera won't focus.
Sorry, you guys. I done fucked up the podcast thinking that y'all couldn't hear us. Sorry. I was seeing something off. But I think somebody would have been saying something. I don't know why I just did that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Not if they were sympathy listening to us. Like, yeah, let's just turn on their shit and put the phone down.
No sympathy listen to us. Oh, listen. No what?
No, I love sympathy listens. You can sympathy listen to us. We're bored. Just stay with us.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. But where was we? I was talking about 2 dicks, right?
Let's change the subject.
But you know what we really need to talk about? Some guy getting off a trial. There's some shit that happened. That's what everybody's talking about.
Oh, that white boy who shot them people?
Yeah.
He got off?
Yeah. Kyle Rittenhouse. I don't know the whole story. I honestly don't know. What did he shoot?
He shot some. Wasn't it some white people he shot?
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. No, I don't know who the fuck he shot, but I don't be following shit like that because what's the point? We all know they about to get off. So
yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It's pointless in Kentucky.
You can always cry self-defense.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
In the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
Self-defense.
Self-defense. This is like really bothering me. This is like blurrier than normal.
It is. All right, we talked about pretty much everything on polygamy anyway, so we can end it here if you want.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter unless you got something more to say.
About polygamy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's wrong with having two niggas.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it either. I mean, it just, like I said, it takes special people to deal with that. You know, I'm not shaming anybody who does that. You know, more power to you. Seems kind of cool having two girlfriends, two boyfriends. I mean, that's something most people would probably brag about.
Yeah, so the two girlfriends, two boyfriends. So I have two boyfriends and he has two women. So he can have that woman to himself. You know, like my boyfriend don't have to mess with her. I have my man to myself, and he don't have to mess with her. And you know, we share him. Is that fair?
I just think you're doing it for the wrong reasons. I think you're not really into polygamy. You're more into like swinging. Not really even swinging. You just want everything to be swung your way. So I don't really know. Like I don't know what you want. Like you want everything. I try to just be fair, you know, just as long as you asking your partner what they want, what they're comfortable with. I wouldn't even bring it up unless y'all got that type of understanding. If y'all not to that point in y'all's relationship, if y'all a new relationship, y'all just got together, don't bring that up because it could go very wrong. Or it could go very right.
I'm just saying if he brought it up, that's all. I'm cool with just being with one guy.
Are you?
I am. But I love to have my friends though, you know. I'm not dismissing any of my friends anymore for no man. I don't give a fuck how he feels. As long as he's not disrespecting the relationship, it doesn't matter. But I'm okay with it. But if he wants to bring another woman, I'm bringing another man. Flat out. Yeah, it might sound petty because it is, okay? So that it is what it is. You can't just have two women and I can't have two niggas. No.
You know what I used to think about? Like several families, like not even on no swinging shit. Mm-hmm. Like you stay with your people, I stay with my people, but like maybe like 2-3 couples like coming together, living together with all their kids and them like running the household together, like teaching the kids.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Doing shit like that. I can get with shit like that because that's like purely economic, but sometimes, you know, we can't speed past the sexual needs of the men in the situation because, you know, sex is a big part of men's lives. So
what if your husband asks for a threesome?
It's been brought to my attention.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
It's been brought to my attention. I'm not into girls, so it wouldn't really be fun.
What if he just tells you, just lay back and open your legs?
That sounds really nasty.
You don't know until you try. LGBTQ style. That's how they trap people.
And then maybe, I mean, sometimes that LGBTQ shit, that shit do get fueled by men who egg that shit on. Like, yeah, I like lesbians, girl on girl, blase, because like some women, like especially me when I was younger, you know, women do it just to impress dudes for real, just to make it seem like that's cute. Like, oh yeah, I like girls.
So basically, so now since you said that, I feel like some females accept this polygamy shit is to satisfy the man.
Yeah, probably.
Because you wouldn't just up and bring like, oh, let's bring another girl in.
But there's nothing wrong with satisfying your man.
I'm not satisfied.
Especially if he's not satisfied, but you're completely satisfied. Because he must make both of like in terms of Kevin Wisely, he must make both of those women happy. He must. Like they must love him to the point where they can't live without him. Like he can't be no bum nigga because they not take that nigga, fuck that nigga. You can have it. They're not like that. They're like, yeah, I'm willing to work with you because this is a good man, and you know, some men deserve that shit. Like, do what you gotta do to make your man happy.
You know, I feel like karma's gonna hit me eventually. I might find me a good man, but he want another woman to come in, and I might end up being submissive to that.
I mean, and that's especially. I mean, and that's to say that you're not doing enough for him, because if he's doing enough for you, and you're doing enough for him, you won't really have that issue.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, unless it's purely sexually fueled, because again, some men, they just want to have sex.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think being in a relationship, I don't think you would be completely satisfied unless you're controlling the relationship, I guess.
Yeah, no relationship is completely.
It's not equal, I don't think. Like, one might be completely satisfied, the other one might not be completely satisfied, you know?
I mean, what is satisfaction? Like, you could be satisfied one day and dissatisfied the next.
Yeah, true.
So it just depends on whether or not you're willing to work with them. And yeah, if you think your man is that good, you know, and you feel like you need another woman to help fulfill what he needs because you feel like he deserves it, then give it to him. But yeah, me and my husband, we're not that rich yet, so
yeah.
Don't come to me talk about no polygamy again. So no.
You look like I'm okay doing that.
I'm just playing. Nah. Actually, I might have actually even brought it up though. Like, me and him just talk about weird shit like that.
It's not weird.
It's not weird. We just bring it up, you know, just asking fantasies. What would you want? That's like the main fantasy for most men. 2 girls at the same time.
Yeah, rappers hype that shit up all the time.
Right.
All the time.
And they be the biggest ones hating on the LGBTQs. Like, but you egg on LGBTQ shit. But I mean, to each his own. I'm not mad about it. I don't want to do it. I don't want no parts.
Right.
I don't find women that interesting.
At all.
Especially sexually. I don't understand how he finds me sexually attractive. I don't like women that much. It's like, ew.
To bring another one in.
Yeah. Like, why do you like me?
Because I feel like in a polygamy relationship, you're going to eventually have sex with each other. I don't know. Like, you hear the other girl moaning and shit like that, and
no,
you know, you might want to join in. And
no, I can find a woman beautiful without wanting to have sex with them.
Yeah, true.
Simple. Like,
I'm just saying, like,
I feel like if I was a guy, I would be gay. I would be a part of the LGBTQ. That's how much I don't like women.
You sound like a woman hater right now.
I'm not a women hater. I'm attracted to men. I just think Black men are just so amazing.
Right, facts.
It's a balance.
It is a balance.
But yeah, no way for me. I don't like women. But I do say smart shit like, oh, would you do a 3-way with 2 dudes? That's not a threesome. That's a train. That's what he said.
How's it a train?
It wouldn't be a train for you. We would be running the train on you.
Yeah. Like, I don't get that. I never got that. How's that a train? Like, 2 women can be a train too. Like, it's just stupid, you know?
He says men are just wired differently in terms of their women. I'm like, I think women are more possessive than men. Obviously, the baby then skeeted and nutted and had a baby with this woman and then still gonna call her a side bitch to her face and kick her out. Really can be emotionless when it comes to just sex.
It's something that led up to that shit. Like, I don't just...
You buying the Plan B situation? I feel like the baby is rich as fuck. He don't care about skeeting in a female because he can pay for the baby. And I feel like she was always an opportunity in terms of his career because, you know, she's in the industry. She's a dancer. She helps him out with choreography. And then some pussy. Like, I don't think he ever wanted to marry her. Like,
yeah, it just happened.
Yeah, just happened.
Accidental baby mom. Like me.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Definitely accident.
I feel bad.
Second baby dad.
I feel bad. Because it's like you trap yourself.
Listen, yeah, her, but me, I mean, the fuck, like, I was drunk. I didn't mean to do that. But I mean, I kept him, so I guess I did trap myself. But I love my son, you know. I do. But anyway, so that was a good combo, you know, for people in the back who's watching and not engaging, you know. So they probably want to, or opinion about polygamy because they probably low key dealing with something like that. So
that's cool. I like the silence in the comment section, you know.
Yeah, make it shorter. Thank you.
Not even that. You be looking weird, going all close, squinting, trying to read it. Like, what they say?
Shut the fuck up. But yeah, but it's a no for me. For polygamy, I think it's just a sexual fantasy. Well, when it comes to me, it probably would be, you know, 2 dicks. Yeah.
That's a sexual fantasy for you, 2 dicks? Is it?
No.
Oh, I was getting ready to say.
That's weird because I feel like if I had sex with 2 guys at one time, I feel like they're gonna play swordfish eventually. You know,
like be gay.
Yes, and I don't want to even look at that. Like, no, I'm cool, but yeah, hell no. So I'm just saying, like my dude, no, I'm fucking somebody else, and he in the same house type shit. You know,
you're a strange one, Alita.
I'm just saying, if he able to do it, why can't I be able to do it?
Why are you basing your actions off of his actions?
Because I'm fucking petty. That's why I'm not in a relationship right now. I
don't want to do everything a man does, just to put that out there.
I don't either.
Because what if they argue, like, okay, say if we hear a burglar, right? Mm-hmm. Say if there's like a big crash and somebody like breaks the back window, somebody's trying to get in the house. And we're like, babe, go get the burglar. What if he say, why do I gotta do it? Why can't you do it too? Like,
I'm gonna call him a bitch. I swear to God, I'm gonna call him a bitch.
And then what if he calls you a masculine fucking manly ass nigga for wanting a second nigga in that room?
You know what? You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna tell my second nigga to do it. Then he gonna really feel like a bitch.
I don't know. I just feel like some things, dudes, y'all got it.
So you don't think it's cool to bring another dude in if your guy want another girl? Because I feel like it will balance each other.
Not for those reasons though. Like, I don't care either way. Like I said, like if that's how you want to roll, then I support you. But like if you just doing it just because to get back, I don't think those are the right reasons. Draining yourself. But I mean, like, if that's what you want initially, just because that's what you like, then that's why I asked you, is that what you're into? You're into 2 penises at once? Is that what you like?
Not like that. Probably a switcheroo type situation.
Oh, like in-house dick, like 2 in-house dicks, and you can pick and choose which one you want.
Which one I'm feeling like.
Okay, if that's what you're into, I mean, I'm not judging you.
I'm just saying. I mean, I doubt it's going to ever happen, but, you know, I don't really want it to happen. I'm just saying if the opportunity presented itself, you know, like if my husband did bring another woman in, I'm going to bring another dude in.
But that's the wrong reason.
That's not the wrong reason. Now his energy is going towards another woman. Now he's not going to give me what I need completely.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, so. I thought you were saying like tit for tat.
No, it's not really tit for tat.
Because then I would say, why would you agree for him to have a second woman then?
Right, exactly. So like your energy going to another woman, like you're not going to fulfill me completely now. So I need to bring another man because I'm not into women. I'm not about to, you know, bump coochies with her. So
I don't know, man. Yeah. This is all confusing. Like I said, like I'm not judging people who do it, but me right now, no, I'm cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll do it if he's initiated. But it's gonna be with another nigga. So
I need 10 million in the bank.
To do it?
10 mil.
So you're just entertaining it, but you need 10 mil. Okay.
10 mil.
So you know that I mean it's gonna happen probably.
It will happen.
10 million from him or from you? But your guys are one.
Yeah,
so.
We're building. If we can build up to 10 mil, like, yeah, that'll be cool. But then, like, how would you bring somebody in when you already have assets?
You don't tell them.
That's some secretive shit.
There's some secretive shit, but I want to tell them until they prove themselves that they're not there, you know, just to use me type shit, you know?
If I was to get another wife, like, she wouldn't be broke. she would have money. Yeah, that would be the resolvent. We can all merge all of our funds.
So what if a girl says she paid you $10 million to bump coochies with her? Would you do it?
No.
Okay. I was just making sure you're still straight.
Hold on. I said I would let him have a wife. A second wife. Okay. I didn't say that the wife would be somebody I'm sleeping with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not lesbian. It's just for my husband because I love him so much. I don't
see how a guy could do polygamy and the two girls are not at least kissing each other. Like,
why can't you see that?
Because I'm just talking about from a male perspective. Like me, I wouldn't fucking do it. That's why I said I'll bring another man in. But
what you mean from a male's perspective?
Like I'm not even a nigga, but still, I'm just saying, like, outside looking in, like, could I see men who are in polygamy and I just feel like they all are sexually engaging with each other?
That's not necessarily true. They can just be for the dude. Like the women don't have to kiss or do nothing. They can just be girls. Like they can watch movies and shit together. Like friendship. But no, I'm cool.
I don't see how that would work though. At least with me, like we were friends and shit like that. And he horny. I'm like, oh bitch, it's your turn to fuck him type shit. Like, is it like that or
I don't think it works like that. I think that's like
so many yeast infections.
I mean, if y'all all clean.
I don't mean shit. It's just
I don't know how the shit works. I've never tried. I'm just saying like time has to be split accordingly. Okay.
Okay. All right, well, there we said it. Polygamy, if it's not financial or building with each other, it shouldn't be even entertained. If it's just a sexual fantasy like me, don't do it. I can't have two dicks at one time.
You really want two dicks at once?
No, I don't, Scarlett.
You would run from two dicks.
I will.
Especially
I run from dick now, so.
Right, I'm saying, like medium, so.
Okay. Well, that's it. Well, thank you for the people in the back. Thank you for watching Sister to Sister. Lily Christ.
Rama Eye.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you need to do.
Yes.
And we see you guys later.
This camera really got blurry on us.
It did. But it's okay because it takes out my pimples.
Yeah, it does make me look when it's blurry.
Your filter.